Okay, guys, great. All right, so just a quick recap of the different positions of the feet, okay? The different stances until you're actually surfing. So just a quick reminder. So if you still paddle like in a parallel stance like that, okay, it's important once you start paddling towards the wave, the first movement we like to do will be always starting on your front foot, trying to bring it a little bit closer to the front and to the center of the board, right? So you have like the foot. Ideally, when you're surfing, you want both feet aligned with the center of the board, the stringer of the board. So the first movement will be the quad footboard inward and towards the center line, and then adjusting the back foot slightly back, not too wide. You don't want too wide at the moment, too far apart. Otherwise, it gets very, very unbalanced. Okay, you get very unbalanced. So just a little adjustment of the front foot to the center line and adjusting the back foot. So this will be position number 1. This will be position number 2. And from here again, the front foot first, move it again inward and closer to the center line. And with the weight over the front leg, just go to surf stance. Okay? So again, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And finally, position number 4 will be going back to the tail, so you have more control over the board. And again, we start with your front foot first, sliding back, and now my back foot is closer to the fins and closer to the kicktail. I also have a wider stance now that gives me more stability and more capacity to control and maneuver the board. So again, if you still use the parallel stance, we are here, we are paddling, the wave is getting closer. We move 1, 2, now we have position number 2. And from here again, position number 3, and finally stepping back and position number 4. Now, it's really important also, every time I move my feet on the board, to change my height. So every time I move my feet, I want to go a little step down to make sure I keep my balance and I keep that board stable. Okay, it's really important when you're just about to catch the wave to stay stable on your board. So instead of moving from step 1 to step 2 and maintaining the same height and very stiff, no, I'm going to be dropping my height as well. So I'm here, I'm moving for position number 2. Boom, I drop 1 level. See that? When I move position number 2 to position number 3, boom, 1 level down, okay? And then for position number 4, even more compressed down. You see that? So there's different levels and also different heights you want to move while changing your stance on the board, okay? So quickly again, 1, 2, 3. Now both feet aligned with the center of the board. And now we're gonna move to number 4, which is stepping back closer to the tail. And this is where the most common mistakes happen, okay? Especially in that level, like in beginner plus intermediate level. If you look at beginner plus intermediate SUP surfer, most of them, they move from here to the surf stance and they stay in the center of the board. So, and from here they surf until the end of the wave. So they don't really move back, which makes it really hard for you to maneuver the board. So instead of going on a straight line down the wave at like the intermediate level, you want to be able to start using all the space of the wave from bottom to top, okay? Start turning and maneuvering the board, generating speed. But from the center of the board, that comes really, really hard. So that's step number 4. Once you start doing, a lot of people tend to lean on the back foot. So when you do that and you move back and you do that, what happens is basically you're putting pressure over the tail and the board is lifting, the nose is lifting up, and the tail of the board is actually sinking down and is slowing you down. So it's extremely important when you go from the 3rd to the 4th position that you kind of shuffle, but you leave your weight over the front leg. So I'm not leaning back, I'm actually staying over the front leg. But if I need to play with my back foot, I can always shift this weight slightly back, okay? If I need to control or to turn tighter. But ideally, you want to remain, the weight wants to remain over the front leg to get that speed and not slow down, right? Okay. Okay, so guys, watch. Okay, you see that? The whole weight came to our back leg. So you want to step back, slide back, but leaving your upper body over the squat foot, okay? So let's do just the step 3 to 4, okay? Let's focus only on the, so you're on the surf stand, good, you're just gonna step back, okay? Step back and stay over the front leg, well done. Good, that was better. And then you can even step a little bit closer to the tail, okay? So a wider step. Alright, where is the weight? Okay, so here, this is what we want, alright? So actually one very nice exercise we developed to help you moving from step 3 to step 4 without leaning over the back foot but staying over the front foot is by using 2 sticks, or actually here we are using 2 paddles, and basically you go here in between the paddles. And let's imagine I'm on step 3, right? I'm gonna move to step 4. If I lean back, I'm touching the paddle, so this is wrong. We don't want to actually touch the paddle. We want to be able to shuffle with our feet without touching it. So I'm here, and I'm going to do this. So I'm making sure my weight is staying over the front leg, but I'm still moving my foot back. So if I'm doing it wrong, or if you do it at home and you do it wrong, what happens will be this. You're touching the paddle, repeat. But if you do it properly, you just shuffle and you can practice moving forward, moving back, while keeping your weight over the front leg all the time. So it's a very easy exercise you can do at home with the help of a friend, and really teaches you how to maintain your body mass centered over the right place.